We're back. Sorry.
We were sick all last week. I was sick, and then
I got sick. So
like, no, we need to make our videos.
I know.
So,
sorry.
We're back now, and oh my God, is there a lot to discuss?
So much.
Holy shit.
So we just finished watching the veto competition and the veto ceremony episode, and oh my God. Okay, well let's start from the beginning.
Let's start.
Joe and Ashley are nominated.
Yeah. Expected. Honestly, I think he should have put one up from each side just to keep him safe.
Yeah. Well, it didn't make sense for why he wouldn't nominate
Why you're
Frank.
going to go against just one team, yeah.
Because it's like Frank put him up last week, and
except for the fact that he told Frank he wasn't going to put him up, blah, blah, blah. But he still should have put him up.
He should have put him up. For sure. Okay, so Joe and Ashley are nominated. And Janelle is coaching her team, and she's telling her team to go kiss ass to
I just love
Shane.
it. I love it.
And she went to work for them.
She
Man,
did. She really did.
they didn't show nearly half the things that she did on the feeds that they showed on TV, because she really worked.
She
for
worked
them.
her ass off. Like, honestly, am I getting too ahead of myself by bringing up the coaches?
What?
I'm just doing it. So, you know, obviously the coaches are coming in on Thursday. It's like a given. And Janelle already knows they're coming in. And she was talking to Brittany, like, I know the live feeders probably know, but for the others, they don't know. Like, Janelle was talking to Brittany and being like, we are having, like, the coaches are coming in, so we need to weaken Boogie by taking out his #1 player. I honestly think that's what got Brittany to decide to put up Frank, because I don't think it would have happened otherwise. I don't think, like, Brittany was set on keeping the nominations the same.
Yeah, she was.
She really was.
And she was being a bitch-knee about it.
Bitch-knee! I love that name.
Oh,
Thank
God.
you, Janelle. Thanks, Janelle!
Thanks, Janelle. Okay, can we also just talk about Joe yelling in the diary room? Like he's 50 feet away, that he needs to just yell. Because sometimes when they show him, I'm just like, okay, we get it. We get it, Joe.
I mean, I always pay attention to what he says, because, like, you can't not. Like, you have to listen to what he says. It's so funny, though.
It's funny. Also, one of the things that's kind of, you know, controversy or whatever, controversial. Janelle offers her wedding ring for loyalty.
See, I like her game move, because she really means, like, that's how she shows that she means it. And I genuinely, like, 99.9% of me thinks, like, she actually means it.
She does. She was talking to her team and said, no, we have to stay loyal to Shane for at least 3 weeks.
But at the same time, she can't depend on her team to follow through with it. Like, she's just a coach right now.
Exactly.
She can't depend on her, like, she shouldn't be offering up her wedding ring. I understand why she's doing it. It shows her loyalty. And I know if she was a player, she would stay loyal if she was offering up her ring, because that's like $50,000 ring, but...
okay, and also how Brittany was just like, oh, and like put it on her finger, and
I
it's like,
can't believe
I
that.
need a wedding band.
I can't believe.
She just gets under my skin. She has done nothing in this game. She's riding off Shane's coattails and feels like she has all this power in the house, and she is making all the choices. Well, guess what, Brittany? Shane made his own decision about the nominations, and he didn't listen to you.
I know.
And she thinks she has all this power, and it bothers me so much, because if she was in the game, she wouldn't win crap.
She wouldn't win anything.
She wouldn't win crap.
She'd be there because no one would want to vote her out. Yeah. It's a waste of an HOH.
When she goes into the competition, people are going to keep her around forever because of the fact that she sucks so much. She just sucks.
Yep.
Well, that's my little bitch name rant. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I thought it was kind of funny that Joe picked Frank in the the veto, like choosing when you choose players.
Yeah.
And that just sucked. I was like, oh God, poor Joe.
But hey, Frank had a chance to win the veto. Just saying.
It's not a back door.
No.
All right. Veto competition.
Dude, Ashley
did
ass.
good.
She was second place.
She actually
I'm
did
proud
good.
of her. I'm proud of her.
She showed those people that she's more than just, you know, a little hippie that doesn't that
Little
just cries all the
Tanner.
time. Yeah.
No, I was proud of her.
Oh, and I put this down because we both felt it. Brittany talks so much shit all the
She
time.
talks crap about everyone. Like, I was asking Kaylin, I was like, how can she live with herself? Like, I feel like this is how she
That's how
is
she
in
would be in
real
real
life. Like, I would never be friends with her. And sorry if you are, then, like, don't subscribe to our page because I hate her.
I hate her.
I hate her.
She was like that in her season 2 with Monet.
hated
They would
her.
just talk
I
so
hate-
much
Oh,
crap about
I hated
Rachel.
her and Monet. I forgot about her.
I mean, she's just like a bitchy girl.
I just...
And she complains all the time about everything going on in the house, and you guys don't get to see a lot of that if you're not on the feeds. But she really
she
just
talks crap about everyone. Like sometimes it's funny, but like 95% of the time, it's like, dude, like get a life, like do something else besides like
Well, and it's
criticize
like-
other people.
Exactly, and it's like if she won competitions and was this great
Then
Big Brother
sure,
Big
like-
Brother player, I could understand. You can talk shit because
But you suck at
you
competition.
suck at this game, and you got fooled by the brigade, and you're gonna get fooled by Shane because I feel like Shane is gonna do his own thing, and you're gonna be like, oh,
Yeah.
so loyal to him.
No. Yeah.
No, I just
Ooh.
can't stand her.
We turn off the feeds like if
I
she's
can't.
on.
I
We're
can't
just like,
even
I
listen-
can't watch. Just text me if something's going on because
It's
we
funny.
can't watch it.
Sometimes, like, when I have the feeds on in the background and, you know, they're, like, on mute or something, and, like, I see Brittany, and, you know, she's, like, a pretty girl, but then, like, when you hit the unmute button, she just becomes, like, 20 times more ugly, because her voice,
personality,
her
and
voice
her
and
voice
her
just
personality.
makes her ugly.
Okay.
Ooh, okay,
Enough
we're
of
just
the
gonna
Britney.
talk for 20 minutes about her.
Boogie's team wasn't worried,
No.
which was hilarious.
I loved it.
Which was hilarious
But
because
he's like,
it's
yeah,
Boogie.
I'm just gonna coast for the next few days. Like,
They're
I
just
don't have
talking
to do
about other
anything.
things. Even after Shane won the veto, they didn't even try to bother really going up there and,
No big
and making a deal. They just
No.
thought it was set,
No.
which is Boogie because
Yep.
he's so cocky.
Yep.
So I just thought that was funny.
Yep.
What did you think of Joe making a deal to Shane, like outside of his team, saying he'll go against his team
I
and keep
mean,
him safe?
I think it's what he had to do.
It is, and I mean it worked.
It worked.
I don't know if he in the diary room. It sounds like he's gonna stay loyal to that though.
Yeah, I think he will. I think he's a man of his word. I don't think he's gonna go back on it.
Mhm.
And Will and Ashley aren't really worth like.
No.
I mean, Ashley maybe, but Will's not worth like.
Will stab anybody in the back
Yeah.
to get ahead.
I don't like him.
Will's gonna stab Janelle in the back when she goes in the game.
He's gonna be another Marcellus.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Shane and Danielle had their first kiss.
It was so magical, and I don't know
my
if
God.
it was long or if it was short, but all I know is it was a good kiss.
They didn't show this on TV, but on the feeds, like literally maybe 5-10 minutes after she kissed him, Janelle and Brittany, they went in the bathroom with Danielle, and she was like, how did it look? Did it look like a good kiss? Do you think he liked kissing me? Did I look good? Like, she is so insecure and pathetic. It was just funny.
I just want to be slapped if I'm ever like that in real life. Like, she bugs me so much, and it hurts to see her like flirting with Shane because Shane is so obviously
Shane doesn't
not
want-
into her. He's told Brittany he's not into her, and he's told Danielle like, I don't want a showman.
I didn't come here for a showman.
I
but
came
she
here for the
doesn't
money,
get
and she
it.
doesn't get it. And then she's like touching him, and he's like, I don't want to be touched. Like,
And then she's like, well, do you think it's because you have feelings for me and are afraid? And he's just like,
he says yes.
yeah.
But obviously,
He needs
I
to
mean,
keep her
he has
around.
to keep her around. Obviously, he does not like her, but because he likes Kara, the showmans I called from the beginning. But no, seriously, like she's just so annoying, and I'm sick of seeing them together. And I hate people that are like, oh, they're cute showmans, because they're not. It's
They're
a one-sided
not.
showman.
And she's so pathetic, it's ridiculous.
And another thing on Danielle is that she complains, like, I don't want anyone to talk to me after the veto, blah, blah, blah. And then no one talks to her after the veto, and guess what? She's like, why
Why
isn't
isn't
anyone
anyone
talking
talking
to
to
me?
me?
Like, make up your mind. Do you
She
want
just
people
needs,
to
like,
talk?
she's one of those
She
people
needs
that needs the
attention
attention
all the time.
And she loves the fact, like, when she was talking to HOH and they were planning the whole, like, backdooring Frank thing, and, she was just like, oh man, that just means that everyone's going to be coming to me because I'm the swing vote.
I'm just going to have to lock myself into the HOH room so I can sleep in Shane's bed every night.
Yeah.
But thank God for Shane that Dan is like, no, you're not sleeping in his bed.
Yeah.
Like, you're my player and you're sleeping
Dan was
downstairs.
like, you need to sleep downstairs and not be so attached to Shane because it looks bad.
There is so much that's happened on the feeds that you guys have not even seen, and I'm a little annoyed with BB's editing for this show because Janelle seriously went to work. Like,
she made the whole backdooring Frank
happen, even though it's
She made
technically not a backdoor because he had a chance to play in the veto, but
She
Frank
made it
being on the
happen.
block, she did that. That was not her players, that was her.
And they didn't show
I love it.
any of that.
No.
Any of it.
Oh, there's so much. And tomorrow, the coaches are going into the game, and I can't wait.
I can't wait, but I'm
We're
so
dying.
nervous for Janelle because Brittany, practically everyone is going to be
All the
against
coaches.
Janelle because
I
they
mean,
can't.
Every single player in that game, including the coaches, are going to be against Janelle.
Which sucks because like she'll have a better opportunity if she's staying as a coach because she has 3 players.
Yeah.
But it's Janelle and she wants to get in there and she wants to compete.
She has to fight it.
But she's going to have to compete every week for her safety because everyone wants her out. And she thinks she has a deal with Brittany, and like her and Brittany talk all the time, and Janelle's like, oh, you really need to win this endurance because they think it's going to be an endurance HOH, and Brittany's like, yeah. And then she went and told Shane, Janelle thinks I need to win this HOH, but if it's between me and Ian, I'm going to throw it to Ian because he's probably going to put up Janelle.
Oh, he would put up Janelle. I honestly, like, I think it'd be awesome if Shane and Janelle teamed up. I don't know how it would happen, but I would just love it because they're both, like, competitors. They both fight for their life every week, and I would just love to see them, like, stick together. Because between the two of them, they could take that whole house down.
Oh yeah, they're like the best competitors in that house.
And, you know, Shane's, like, a loyal guy where he would, like...
But I don't know if he trusts. I mean,
I don't
thing
think
is
anyone
if
really trusts Janelle because it sucks for her because she is kind of like a floater right now, but she's a coach. So, like, you can't even classify her as a floater because it's her players. Like, she's trying to save her players. And look, she has 3 of her players left, and she's still going to have 3 players left tomorrow. So, she's obviously doing a good job as a coach if she can, like, sweet talk everyone. So, fuck everyone that wants to call Janelle a floater and fake and whatever because I love Janelle.
And I thought it was hilarious when Janelle was like, oh, Boogie, you think Will's the puppet master? Well, I'm the new puppet master because I just got one of your guys on the block and he's going home.
I loved it. Yeah, and it's great because Frank, like, he totally thinks he's safe. Like, I don't know if you've been watching feeds, but they're making it seem like
that Frank is safe so they can stop bothering.
And the reason they put Frank up is because they didn't want to give Boogie's team, like, the power to have the choice to who to take, like, to pick off. Like, they want it to be like a numbers game, the split up the numbers. That's their excuse they're giving. But really, it's going to be a blind side tomorrow, and I can't freaking